Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I know yesterday I was gloating about the Washington Redskins defeating your New York Giants, but you know what? This guy who's in front of me, two-time Super Bowl champion.
Yeah.
Seems like a nice guy.
What team is he on?
He was also on the Giants.
I'm a Giants fan.
I know you are, but you've definitely never. I know
to the day I die. You know
but no, I know you're Hugh. You're a hardcore fan, but this is Kareem McKenzie.
Oh, Kareem McKenzie.
Yeah, you know he plays.
Ronald McDonald.
No, he's going to talk about the Ronald McDonald House. However, he won 2 Super Bowls as an offensive tackle for the Giants. How are you, sir?
Doing very well, and yourself?
We're good, man. I mean, coming off that win. Oh, sorry. I said I wasn't going to do it.
He was disrespecting the Giants today.
No, I mean, okay, you guys won a game by a point. We missed a field goal. Okay, I get it. You're happy, but, the season's not over yet. And given the past experience that I've had with the New York Giants, and how well we've played to end the season and having 2 Super Bowls, I think that, your chances are pretty much slim to none.
All right, now you're getting disrespectful.
So they won a battle, not the war.
And you did 6 with the Giants, right?
I did 7 with the Giants.
7 with the Giants.
7 Giants. 7 years.
Why when the game stops, and I think Eli Manning's a great quarterback, why does he always have to have his mouth kind of open like a slack-jawed yokel?
Slack-jawed yokel. I don't know how to take that one.
I take it as disrespect.
Hold on. What is a slack-jawed yokel? What is that?
Someone who's like a miscreant. Kind of drooling.
Wow.
Why does he look like that? Like he looks like someone who ate a lot of paint chips.
Oh my goodness.
Or like
very disrespectful.
Or like he was a child of incest.
Ask him about RG3's hair.
I won't talk about the young man's hair. I mean, that's his choice to wear his hair that way. I'll just say that, in terms of relevant commercials, I would rather see, a Dunkin' Donuts commercial than a Subway commercial right now.
Well, Dunkin' Donuts is more delicious than Subway. That is for sure. This weekend was a crazy, tragic weekend for the NFL with Javon Belcher killing his girlfriend and then himself in Kansas City.
Right.
People are starting to speculate about what there could be happening there. Was there a history of drugs, painkillers, head injuries? As a former football player, what thoughts pop into your head when you hear about something so crazy besides the obvious sadness?
Well, immediately my heart and my prayers go out to the Javon Belcher family and also the family of his girlfriend and also that little baby that's involved in the situation where she had no choice in this and she's going to grow up without 2 parents. And, we don't have all the relevant information as it pertains to what transpired or the events leading up to it. So right now, basically my thoughts are just to sit back and to really have the opportunity to see all the information first and then go ahead and formulate an opinion.
How did you keep sane? What made you?
Sane for myself actually had a lot to do with, being around a lot of positive people, being involved with the weekly team Bible study with George McGovern, and really having a lot of good teammates around me who really viewed it as a family, family nucleus. Besides just, asking somebody how somebody's doing, we want to know, how are you really doing? Don't just give me the everyday answer of, oh, I'm doing fine. Because sometimes you walk past a person, ask them how you're doing, you won't even wait to hear the answer.
It's funny you say that because oftentimes to test people when they say, hey, how you doing? I go, terrible. And I see who stops and responds or people just keep walking and like, all right.
Yeah, and a lot of people do that.
Terrible. You're really listening?
By the way, you are a real miserable person.
I test people, man.
I know. Now, will you talk to us a little bit about what's going on with the Ronald McDonald House and what you're doing these days?
Well, right now, I'm actually the spokesperson for the Ronald McDonald House Charity's African American Future Achievers Scholarship Fund, and it's a fund in which we go ahead and we give out over $500,000 to deserving young men and women who have at least one parent of African American or Caribbean American descent.
Damn.
And can actually go ahead and want to contribute to the community.
So how do they apply for the scholarship?
They apply. They go online to www.rmhcnytristate.org and click on the link to go ahead and receive the application. Remember now, applications are due by December 20th. So whatever you're doing, if you have the time, stop, look online, go ahead, get the application, fill it out. I mean, why not? It's free money.
That's right around the corner.
Why
are you guys sucking your teeth?
Because I wanted it to be a Big Mac eating contest.
Oh.
That I would get that scholarship. And I would get that scholarship.
And I'm sucking my teeth because neither of my parents are at all African American. I'll never get the scholarship.
Sorry for you.